And some big games this weekend, Wiggy, and especially with some implications for our beloved New England Patriots.
I mean, obviously, the first one that comes to mind is the Bengals going to Buffalo, just because that's the team you're going to play next week. But I think this is another really good game for the Patriots in the sense of, protecting that number 1 or even that number 2 seed. Jacksonville is taking on the Colts in Jacksonville, and both of those teams obviously are sitting there 8-4, so that'll create more distance between you and another team. The Broncos, they'll be going to the Raiders. That's kind of really a mad game. And then the Texans are going to be going to Kansas City, and this is just the whole, well, if the Texans can win, this puts Kansas City one step closer to not making the playoffs. So
that's the game of the weekend, I think.
Yeah, that's a good
Texans-Chiefs.
Yeah.
Chiefs have to win it.
Texans scare Wiggy. Texans scare some people when it comes to later on.
Yep.
And Bill, I mean, that Cincinnati team, I mean, they played the Patriots tough. It seems like Joe Burrow has
feeling himself
little fire under themselves.
Yep.
A little fire under them.
And just to be clear, Wiggy, if they lose, aren't they out? They need to win out the Kansas City Chiefs.
The Chiefs, I'd have to kind of really look at it, but that would be. I think the Chiefs are 6-6, so if they lost, that means they'd have 7 losses.
Right.
And so you'd have to finish at what would that? They could still finish at 10-7, correct?
Yeah, but I don't think that does it.
Right. So you have the Chargers are currently 8-4 in their division. If they lose, the best they could be is 10-7, and the Chargers would have to collapse down.
Well, but that's another great game, because guess what? The Chargers on Sunday night, I believe it is, or Monday night, are taking on the Eagles.
Well, Sunday night's the Chiefs-Texans.
So then it must be the Monday night game.
Yeah. So I mean, the games they're getting pretty good. The slate this weekend is great, and it's so fun to not have to, but you don't have to. When the Pats are on, you kind of can't miss it, and it's great. The team's been worth watching, but this weekend it's like you're 11-2, sitting back in the 1 seed, just sort of popping on red zone, relaxing. It's just so crazy that they're here.
Right.
We were literally doing draft talk a year ago at this time.
Yeah.
And the games, Greg, you're right. The games this weekend with some of these good games they're gonna create space for the Patriots for if they do stub their toe a little bit, they'll have enough space to kind of, maybe it might not be the 1 seed, but then it could potentially be the 2 seed. So there's going to be some good games this weekend that if you're a Pats fan, you want to keep your eyes on, that can obviously create some more space for you, but some teams that could potentially, get knocked out of postseason play.
Yeah.